You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Okay, well, let's head once again to Dr. Cranium. See what he's up to this morning. This one, or is it this one? Ah. Four. It was back that one. Oh, and then it's back up there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun. Oh, it's back to that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. By the way, if you're curious about not wanting to do that all the time, I think you can just go right in the door. At least on lower skill settings, maybe, but I like the puzzle.
It. The world shall not soon forget the genius of Dr. Cranium. The experiment is a success. Behold, Frankie. Ho, ho, ho. Is she not something? I'm looking forward to an exhilarating series of experiments with her.
Whoa!
Ah, a very nice Frankie. I'm sure you will agree. Just as I planned. I believe she has all the assets necessary to become a premier scientific laboratory assistant.
Did you make yourself a girlfriend? Oh, look at that.
Could it be?
Okay, so that's the same thing that we said last time. Hello, Dr. Cranium.
You say hello to the scientist.
Frankie has been helping to keep me company in your absence. Still, it is good to have you visit.
Tell about Mordavia.
You talk about your explorations in Mordavia and the many amazing creatures you've encountered.
Yes, that is the way of the true scientist. Do not rely on what others have told you, but experience them for yourself. I am glad that you are finding your vacation in Mordavia an educational experience.
I don't want to grade them. Science.
It is.
And then we're gonna get our healing potion. And we're gonna get prison cure for the day. Anything new? Frankie.
Is she not a wonder? My Frankie, fully functional in every way. In fact, I imagine she could even, no.
I don't want to know. Experiments.
I am sorry, but I really cannot reveal the nature of the experiments Frankie and I intend to perform. The world may not yet be ready for them. More importantly, I do not want anyone else taking credit for my results. Besides, Frankie is a little shy.
She's a little... Okay, I'm not gonna... Does she talk? I guess we can't talk to her. Have a good day.
You say goodbye.
I trust you will continue to do research throughout the forest.
That's really weird.
Do not be concerned if you should be unable to reach me during the next few days. Frankie and I shall be engaged in some very important and engrossing scientific research.
Oh, I don't want to. I really hope you mean research as in actual scientific research and not... Reminds me of Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Let's go ahead and exercise for today.
There's only a certain amount of punishment your body can stand on any given day.
Oh, it looks like there was still more we could do the other day. It's just, you know, we didn't have enough stamina to complete our training in one day. Next time I'll have to rest and get back on the bike. Hi, Chief Thief. I wonder, you interested in this bird?
So you managed to get the blackbird from the monastery. Very nicely done. Such a shame that it's a fake. Still, it could be useful. Very useful. However, you never know just what it can be used for.
Okay, let's go ahead and go out the secret entrance. And away we go. So what do we want to do today? I don't know, to be perfectly honest. We're kind of waiting for another trigger to happen in game that hasn't happened yet. Why are we going? We're going to the graveyard, right? We're not going to the graveyard. We're going to Arana's Piece for fruit. Once again, we could go in the crypt. I just think it's too early to go into the crypt just yet, because I don't know if that kicks off the next part of the game. And the last thing I want to do is kick off the next part of the game before the next part I'm waiting for happens.
Your magical lasso floats towards the tree.
So today I think will be training day, in which case we try to level up. Well, our climbing actually looking pretty decent at 277, but acrobatics is 100. So we're going to practice our acrobatics, and this is gonna take a while because okay, I went the wrong way. I'm trying to go to the swamp, and what we do is we go to the swamp and we practice jumping from one rock to another rock, and it's going to take a very long time to do, just because it's going to take a bit. Whoa, what are you doing out here in the middle of the day? We still got auto on. Aggressiveness is good, magic use is good. Actually, I don't want to turn auto on right now. How do I turn this off? How do I turn you off? I can't turn you off. That's okay, you're still kicking butt. Go at Devon Aidendale, go! Go, go, go! Trying to press every. Oh, there we go. We got off auto. Just in time to get killed. Come on, come on. Light him up. Light him up. I said light him up. You're not lighting him up. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow, we are almost. Wow. Our health is 5. If we had gotten hit one more time, we would have died.
The nasty Necrotor has fallen to your onslaught. Unfortunately, this is a far from endangered species.
I have no idea how we survived that. Unfortunately, that's
Searching
ruined.
for the fallen beast, you find nothing of value. Unless you were planning to start a flea circus.
That unfortunately ruined my plan for today, because I was going to use these healing potions as stamina potions. But we only have 5. And we're going to have to use one right now, because we're almost dead. So unfortunately, that Necrotar kind of throws a wrench into my plans. We can still practice and train. We're just not going to get as far as I would have liked to have gone today. So let me show you what this training exercise looks like. We go to the swamp. And we're going to turn the speed up to max so we can go as fast as we can, even though the animations is nothing that we can help with. And we're basically going to hop from platform to platform to platform. And I'm basically going to do this for the next 15 minutes or so, because that's how long it's going to take us to go through all our stamina. And then after going through all our stamina, you know, I'm gonna rest like 5 times to refill our stamina. So I will be back with you guys in just a few, as soon as we're done jumping around all over the place, and I'll let you know what's happened. So night is starting to come on day 5, and I pushed the body as far as I possibly could. Our vitality has gone up because of that, 326. Now acrobatics has gone up 42 today. And like I said, all I did was just jump and then rest. And then jump and then rest and then jump and rest. And that's basically, I just said basically twice. Sorry about that. That's all we did the entire day today. Now what we need to do is we need to get back to town without dying. Which is kind of hard to do when you have no stamina and no hit points. But we do have a stealth skill, and we are hoping this works fine. Although before we go to the town, why don't we take a quick detour, unless we get eaten first. Let's go to the left. See if we can find Katrina again. I don't know why I said again. We've yet to meet Katrina here. So I guess, I don't know. Just gotta keep checking to see if she ever appears in front of the castle. Although our stealth seem to have worked. We have gotten back with no problems. Let's climb over the gate. And let's hear Piotr talk once again about this is the one for one I weep. Oh, he's actually not bothering us tonight. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save, and we are once again going to do what I've done previously, which is sleep in our bed, see if anything happens. And if nothing happens, then we'll just load and sleep in front of Oana's piece again. Nope, nothing has happened. Another night passes without incident. So let's go have a wonderful dream again about us falling into darkness. Although the dreams seem to be getting more descriptive over time. You know, that last one seemed like, you know, the person reaching out to us here is trying to tell us something.
You are in this weird and wonderful place once more. This time you remember all the times you have been here before. And despite the beauty, you are afraid. You listen for the voice. It calls out for you. You feel the darkness surround you, and you remember dying. You are overwhelmed with terror, and you remember running away. Your lungs struggle in the agony of no air, and you remember screaming. You are helpless and hopeless, and you remember the eternal loneliness. With all your remaining strength, you reach out to touch the voice.
And what happened? Wait, what happened? Come on, you can't leave us like that.
You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Whew. Every single night, the dream gets more and more intense. Hello, Dr. Cranium. That was a lot. I didn't get the first one. Walking around. Back down, and then all the way up and around. Okay, and then back one. Whew. It's getting longer and longer and longer, let me tell you. Unlock.
I have been preparing a research report to tell the world about my process for reanimating dead tissue. It is proving very difficult. I must omit no detail, or the more skeptical of my fellows will doubt my results.
Oh, it is
And
pretty
yet,
wild.
if I wait too long, some other scientists may publish first. Why, it is distinctly possible that there are hundreds, even thousands of experimental scientists even now animating their own corpses and trying to publish their results before mine. Then again, maybe there aren't.
Yeah, I don't think there are. I think you're totally alone on this. Hello, Dr. Cranium.
You say hello to the scientist.
I like how hello changes every time we
I'm
talk to him.
glad to see that you have survived for another visit here. Mordavia can be a dangerous place.
Now, first it was hello. Now it's hello. Talk about undead.
You tell Dr. Cranium about the many undead creatures abroad in Mordavia, about the rumors that vampires inhabit the castle.
There are, of course, no such thing as living undead. Frankie is the closest that science can come to such a thing, and she is a product of science, not of magic. Vampires, Rusalki, revenants, and wraiths are the products of superstition and fear. Their existence is scientifically impossible.
You know, I really wish you would come out with me sometime and see the forest. Tell me about being a genius.
Oh, to become a certified genius, one must obtain a certificate of genius from the Positively International Genius Society. There's a bit more to it than that, of course, but that's the gist. I'm the only pig in this area.
Pig? process.
If I told you about it, it would not be a secret anymore now, would it? All I can say is that the process involves lightning, life fluid, and an attractive, recently dead corpse. Oh, and considerable quantities of pepperoni pizza, of course.
Of course. Gotta have pizza. Don't know about pepperoni. What about your report?
Publish or perish, they say. It is not sufficient just to be the greatest scientist in the world. One must also strive to be the best known. Otherwise, research grants can be hard to obtain.
The key to writing a research report is always to remember this. A pen can be driven, but a pencil must be led.
A pencil must be lead. Ah! Tell me about other scientists.
Many of the Academy scientists are greedy, self-centered, and dishonest. Some of them have negative attributes as well. It is best not to let other scientists know too much about one's research until one is ready to publish the final results.
And now we have to click on our daily science.
Science with it.
And then click on healing to get a healing potion. Click on poison cure.
There you are.
Get a poison cure. And away we go. Say goodbye.
You say,
If you should come across,
Yes, any interesting, I'll let you know.
perhaps I should keep the results of the Frankie experiment to myself. I am not sure if the world is quite ready for infinitely agreeable artificial women.
I'm not sure you're ready for
I
that.
shall need to explore the situation much more closely to be certain.
And by close, I think you mean literally close. Our speed is still maxed because of all the jumping. Let's nudge that down just a smidge. And let's go exercise if we can. We may not be able to because of the exercise on the previous day. Hi Igor, how you doing?
you pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets.
And stair stepping time. But this time I want to make sure we rest to see. Like
Your
it
legs are too
stops
stiff or
here.
sore to use this right now.
But if we rest, can we get back on it? Because I get the feeling you can. Yes, we can.
There's only a certain amount of punishment your body can stand on any given day.
Excellent. Okay, we got to that point. That's where we need to be. So that way we know we worked out as much as we can, and the next time we can add more weights. And thus our strength is slowly built up. Although then again, we could always throw a bunch more rocks like we've done in previous games, and we'll probably have to do that too again this game. Hello.
Still, Yuri.
Yes, I know. Still, I'm here. It's all good. Alright, so today, once again, gonna go to Rana's. Gonna get the fruit. Gonna go jump like a madman. Gonna come back at night and see what's going on. And that's basically what the entire day is going to be. If anything interesting happens on our voyage today, I'll add it in. Otherwise, you've seen me do this before, so I'll see you on the flip side.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
So we slept till morning, and I did my save and store thing, and this morning though, there seems to be a note on our chest.
The note reads, "Please meet me tonight outside the town gates. I will be waiting." It's signed, "Your friend Katrina."
So we have a message from Katrina. That makes me wonder though, is that note going to be there if I sleep in front of Arana's piece? So we're gonna sleep here first. And then go back to the inn to see if the note's been left there. I'm really invested in the storyline though, as much as I love Katrina.
You are surrounded by warmth and friendship. You reach out to take her hand and smile as she smiles back at you. You hold open your arms and she flows into them. You embrace one another and share your happiness. You both laugh with joy as you each behold the stranger you have known so long, this friend that you have never met but always cared for, this love that you share for the first time and forever. You kiss the lips of the maid Rana.
Aww. We're dreaming of Arana.
You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
So by sleeping in front of the staff in the garden, we're actually hearing...
Look, he is safely locked away. We should wait a bit to see if the gravedigger shows up.
Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That ties it. The little weasel never goes anywhere, for crying out loud.
Yeah, except when he's with that wacko, crazy, cuckoo doctor.
Why else would that gypsy be so darn close to town? He got a taste for meat. It was a full moon outside last night, I'm telling ya.
Yeah, somebody's going to jail. Justice must be served, even for that little gravedigger.
Justice? We don't even know if a crime has really been committed. Just relax, go home or to the inn. The gypsy goes nowhere. We can decide what to do later.
What did the gypsy do?
But we...
Later, go home.
Hello? What's going on?
You say, hello, to the group.
Hello?
Ah, the stranger. Have you heard that Igor was killed and we...
Igor was killed?
Will you stop saying that? We only know that Igor is missing.
But we already have Igor's murderer.
We have a gypsy, that is all.
But you know that all gypsies are werewolves.
I do not know that, and neither do any of you. If you would stop listening to old wives' tales and start thinking, you'd realize only that the gravedigger is missing, and all else is in your imaginations.
Tell about myself. Sounds like you need a hero.
You ask if you can help in the investigation. After all, you are a bona fide hero.
Bona fide
We
hero.
already have the murderer.
We ourselves have solved this.
We are the heroes here.
Look, if you can prove one way or another what happened to Igor, I would be glad of it. I do not like blaming someone for a crime that may not even have been committed.
Amen to that. Can we ask you guys about this? What do you know about werewolves?
Hold it, Slick. Don't you know what a werewolf is? A man who turns into a wolf.
Yeah, when he's sunbathing at night, you know? It's the full moon that does it.
Listen, the werewolf eats children, which don't make him all bad.
Igor was not a child.
Hey, Yuri's daughter was eaten by one, huh?
No one knows what happened to Tanya. You cannot say she was eaten.
What else could have happened? I mean, we have the werewolf that did...
It'll break out of your little trick-or-treat jail and eat us all.
Hans, not one word about Tanya eaten by a werewolf will you make to Yuri. He and Bella have been hurt too deeply. As you are a man, do not open the wounds again.
Well, I'll tell you what, you suit yourself, pal. But at least they can be avenged now upon the werewolf!
Tell me about the gravedigger.
The gravedigger's missing!
I mean, we looked everywhere. He's usually under my wife's bed.
We even tried to talk to that quack Dr. Cranium.
And what do you
That
say?
ridiculous doorbell!
At first, we thought he might be lost.
Then we found the gypsy. The gypsy did it. He toasted Igor.
Yeah, and then he ate him. Check his breath. It smells like Igor.
Poor Igor.
You're going a little too extreme there, buddy. Tell me about gypsies.
I'm telling you, gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, gypsies are all tramps and thieves.
Gypsies cannot be trusted. I think we're fixing to have one less gypsy around here.
Okay, so these guys all are out for blood. The thing is, in the land of Tarna, we met the leopard men who were accused for being, you know, shape changers and all that. And they were really nice people, just totally misjudged. So the gypsies also may be misjudged. I mean, let's not make that mistake. Hello, tell me about the gypsy. Actually, tell me what's going on first.
It is none of your...
Perfect. The gravedigger Igor's been killed.
And we captured a werewolf!
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Go home. Just go home, all of you. You do not know the truth yet.
We're gonna make the little gypsy tell the truth, don't you worry.
Yeah, let's see how much lying he does after we take his teeth out by hand!
Ah, don't do that.
Dimitri, dude, listen,
No, you listen, all of you. There is nothing to be done until we know all the facts. Now go home and let me do my job, please.
Yes, let the Burgermeister be the sheriff. Tell me what you know about the gypsy.
A gypsy was found right outside the town gates. We brought him here for questioning.
Why don't you have a bake sale, pal, and send away for a clue? Everyone knows that gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, little Igor was somebody's Big Mac, and you want us to just go home?
That werewolf is a danger to us all. Think of our families and our mistresses.
What?
Do you think I would endanger the town by allowing him to escape? The gypsy is securely locked up. He will not get away.
Tell me about werewolves.
Werewolves are mere peasant tales.
You want to see a peasant tale, pal? Look, we all know that werewolves are real.
I love the improv.
Yeah, I saw the movie. They turn into wolves by the
Saw
full
the movie.
moon.
They are harmed only by silver in wolf form. They're allergic to wolfsbane.
There's a poem about it, okay? Even a man who's pure in heart.
And says his prayers by night.
Enough! Enough! It is all hearsay and speculation.
May become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the autumn moon is bright.
Or so the charming legend says.
Charming legend. Oh, I love you guys. Guys are going crazy. Can we talk to the gypsy? You said he captured him. Hey, there he is.
The gravedigger is missing, and the gypsy just happened to be near the front gate when we were searching for Igor. He is suspected of being a werewolf and of having eaten Igor.
Well, did you find any bones? The gypsy is innocent, surely.
It will take more than talk to set the gypsy free.
I mean, I think you guys are just overreacting. Anything new in here? Gypsy prisoner.
You can talk to the gypsy yourself. He hasn't said much to anyone.
And the townspeople going crazy?
Sometimes I think Mordavia is cursed. We live with so much real and present danger that we start to imagine things and overreact. Just because some folks find a gypsy when Igor is missing, they blame the gypsy. Now everyone in town thinks the gypsy is a raving werewolf out to eat us all. They act like frightened fools.
And Igor?
Igor is missing, and the townspeople seem sure that this gypsy is the cause. I am not so sure myself, but there's very little I can do until Igor is found.
Well, have you tried searching for him? Of course I can ask him that. Hello, Mr. Gypsy prisoner. Great gypsy.
The gypsy ignores you.
Tell him I'm willing to help.
You tell the gypsy that you will do whatever you can to help prove his innocence and see his release. The gypsy doesn't seem to believe you.
Well then, go do something instead of standing around talking with everyone.
Tell me about yourselves.
The gypsy looks at you with disdain.
Any werewolves?
The gypsy...
Gravedigger?
The gypsy...
Okay, I guess he's not saying anything. Very well. Once again, have you guys tried checking the obvious places?
It is possible that the gravedigger is still alive. If you are going wandering outside of town, please watch for him.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is go check.
Calm down, everyone. Give me a little more time. Yeah, well, that's all well and good, Gandhi, but we have
Gandhi.
waited long enough.
Yeah, he's right. I got first dibs. That gypsy's gonna pay.
That gypsy's gonna make Joan of Arc look like a piker. He's gonna burn at the stake.
Oh, John Dark reference.
Yes, yes. If I cannot find out what happened to Igor before tomorrow, you shall have your burning.
So we have a time frame that we had to do things on. That complicates things. Let's go first up to our inn to see if that note is still there. I really hope it is.
Pay the innkeeper for your room and board.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We barely ever sleep here.
Thank you for your payment.
Was it like 15 kopecks? It's really, really cheap.
You unlock the...
And the note is not here. Ah. So should we restore, sleep here, get the note, or should we sleep in Arana's peace? I kind of want to get the note. It looks like we can sleep in Arana's peace anytime, but this isn't here anytime. Okay, so we're going to re-see this Arana dream sequence later on, but that's alright, because I want to meet Katrina based on the note. So I'm going to sleep until morning.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
And we're going to take the note.
The note reads, "Please meet me tonight outside the town gates. I will be waiting." It's signed, "Your friend Katrina."
Cool. Now we're going to go pay the room and board. And we're going to have to go through all that stuff all over again. So what I'm going to do is I'll just see you guys as soon as I finish doing all that over again.
Have you heard? Igor, the gravedigger, is missing. They say the gypsy did it. We may have a werewolf on a stake soon.
Well, we're going to try to prevent that. So I went through the entire dialogues again and accidentally walked in here. I don't think... Husband.
If Boris talks to you again...
Okay, so we need to go talk to Boris to continue this storyline. Calm down, yes. Give him enough time. We have a day. Got it. So let's check the first place. Igor is not here. That would have made things too easy. Let's go check Dr. Cranium's lab. Maybe he knows more. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's too much. I give up. I give up. That's that is way too much for my brain to comprehend. At least at this time of day. It's almost midnight and I'm starting to get tired, so my brain just can't go through all those sequences.
It is not often that one of your talent and potential comes into Mordavia. Unfortunately, I have already awarded the laboratory assistant position to Frankie.
Hello.
Say hello to the scientist.
Hello to scientist.
Welcome back, my young friend.
It looks like nothing new is here. We've already talked about Samaria.
You tell Dr. Cranium that you would like to visit Silmaria someday, but fear you are trapped forever in Mordavia.
We're not fearful. Come on, Devon.
Silmaria, a lovely place by the sea. You must be sure to visit the Academy of Science there when you visit. I am sure you will have the opportunity someday.
I would love to. That sounds amazing. Let us... Oh, we got a new option, career.
Oh, being a world-famous scientist is a very fulfilling life. You live off the research grants, call everything you do an experiment, and bring bodacious babes back from the grave. Nice work if you can get it, huh?
Ah, jeez. Frankie.
Frankie has been a great help in my experiments. Her assistance has been quite stimulating.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Let me get some poison cures and a healing potion, please. And I'm off.
Good luck with your observations.
And I think our speed is on max again. Let me dial that down just a little. It's nice to zoom around everywhere, but sometimes you miss things because you're going too fast. I like this pace. It's a nice, good pace. Okay, so if he's not in the normal spot, he's not with Dr. Cranium, and we can't even ask Dr. Cranium about Igor, the most obvious place to look is the cemetery. So we're gonna head there next. Now what we can do is we could break into the sheriff's office and set free the gypsy. But if we can have the sheriff set free the gypsy because he's actually innocent and not because we broke the law, that would be preferable.
You hear a monstrous groaning noise from beneath the fallen tombstone. Perhaps a horrible monster waits below.
So here, the tombstone. That looks really heavy.
This headstone does not have an epitaph, yet. How about that old one? Death is just nature's way of telling you to slow down.
So we could try to pick this up. We could cast our very powerful open spell. Or
This is not a...
we can use a little science here. Look at this. Oh, look at that genius. Devon Aidendale, you're a genius. And we find an Igor.
Igor saved! Kind stranger saved Igor! Good kind stranger! Igor happy grave, not Igor's grave!
Arr. You do know, Igor, that tombstone is about half the size of the grave, so you could just probably climb out the other side. But it's all good. So we have successfully saved Igor, which means the gypsy should be free. So let's go say hello to our gypsy friend and let him know the good news that he is now free. Please, bird, go away. Actually, before we do that, let's take a quick side trip to the castle. So that way we can talk to Boris. And after talking to Boris, we can then come back and talk to Olga. Oh, I just deked that rabbit. I just deked the rabbit. Hello, Boris.
When the days are short and the nights grow long, a friendly face is a welcome sign.
You probably don't get, you know, many visitors here, I can imagine. Talk about Olga.
You tell Boris about Olga's avocado and garlic sandwiches.
How I used to love her avocado and garlic sandwiches. We had them on our wedding night, you know. You should have seen the garlic and avocado flowers decorating our wedding cake. Oh, beautiful. And she baked the cake herself. Oh, she always was a good cook.
Now, I'm not married or anything,
You remind me of how much I miss my wife. I shall go back and visit her.
Excellent. So I'll say I'm not married, and I know Devon's not married, but it's kind of... Should I judge saying that you eat sandwiches? No, I'm not going to judge. You know, there's nothing wrong with eating sandwiches on your wedding night. You know what? On your wedding night, you do whatever you want with your bride that will make you guys happy. You know, more power to you. Would you like a sandwich now?
Hand one of your sandwiches over to the gatekeeper.
An avocado and garlic sandwich.
Okay, so he's saying the same thing. Can he ask you about your wife?
I remember our wedding day. She was beautiful in her gown. She had even embroidered little garlic cloves and avocados around the edges. We danced the night away.
Aww, that's so sweet. Excellent. You have a good day.
Farewell.
Okay, let's go back to the town.
May your journey
take you wherever you wish to go. Indeed. Good words. One of my favorite sayings is, you know, it's not the mountain that's tough to climb. It's all those little pebbles on the way up. Let's head into the door here. And let's go talk to the sheriff.
The gypsy is gone.
Did you free him? I really hope so, considering Igor came back, right?
Welcome back. I suppose you've heard all the latest news by now.
No, I haven't. What's happened? Gypsy prisoner.
The gypsy is no longer my prisoner. Good riddance. I would not have enjoyed burning him at the stake.
Good. And how do the townspeople feel about that?
The townspeople are foolish sometimes. They want easy answers instead of difficult solutions.
Very good. Have a good night.
Farewell, and take care of yourself.
Now what I could do is I could go to the gypsies. Because...
Farewell, and thank you for helping, Igor. I did not believe the gypsy was guilty, and I did not want to burn him at the stake.
Because we freed the gypsy. However, we have a date with Katrina tonight, and I don't want to miss that. I don't want anything storyline progression to happen to cause that not to happen.
Again. Heard anything interesting lately?
So what we're going to do is we are going to see them tomorrow. Hello.
So...
Yes, we haven't eaten yet.
Tell all.
We'll be sure to keep you informed. Husband.
Boris came back to visit me. We had a lot to talk about. He says he'll come back again after work.
Aww.
It was nice to see him. Seemed like old times.
Yay! We got them back together, you guys. I'm so happy to see that. That makes me happy. Say goodbye.
You take care.
Yes, you don't want to see our funeral. I know.
As my lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
Well, I hope they lead somewhere. You know, you never want to go nowhere, right? And our Igor friend is
very
back.
glad not to still be in grave. You Igor's friend now.
Har. Yes, I'm glad to be your friend, Igor. Hello. Greet Igor.
Good to see you.
Tell about grave.
You tell Igor how you figured out he was stuck in the grave.
Lucky for Igor, you persistent hero.
Tell a rumor.
You tell Igor the townspeople were worried while he was gone.
Yeah, people like you.
People miss Igor? You tell Igor a rumor? Igor now morgue happy than ever.
Ha ha ha. I like you, Igor.
Happy, get it?
Yes, I got it.
Little graveyard humor there.
And I love how you explained it because I always do it all the time. I'll explain my joke, which will make it even more funny for me. And yet, it's probably less funny for everyone else. Crypt key.
Igor not give crypt key to strangers. You not stranger. Igor give crypt key to you.
And there's another thing we can do. Tell us about the grave accident. Grave being serious.
Grave accident?
Yes.
Graveyard humor there. That good one.
I try.
Like
Thank you.
Igor carve headstone near grave. Igor fall in grave. Gravestone fall on grave. Igor not get out until you get him out of grave. Igor in grave danger. Little graveyard humor there.
You know, you're funnier than the jester. Arana staff.
Staff been in town long time. Dimitri's grandfather brought staff to town.
Oh, really? So, Dimitri's grandfather. And we were told that the staff was put there by Piotr. So, Piotr is Dimitri's grandfather. Very cool. Gypsy.
Oh, people not like gypsies. People think gypsies steal things. People think gypsies eat people. People think gypsies not normal like Igor.
Enough. And we got the key. Say goodbye.
You say Igor nods cryptically.
Cryptically, ha ha.
A little graveyard humor there.
Let's go. Can we put more weights in?
You pick up two.
Looks like we're almost done with all the weights. You know, another day of training, and we'll have maxed out the exercise machine.
Your legs are too stiff and...
That means we just need to rest a couple hours. Or is it 3 is good enough? Yeah, 3 is good enough, but we might as well just, you know, fill up our stamina bar.
There's only a certain
And we're off. So where do we need to go next? We're not going to Ivana's Peace. I mean, we need to go to Ivana's Peace. We're not going to the Gypsies just yet. We're going to wait till tomorrow. So we're going to head to Ivana's Peace. Then I'm going to go exercise. What's the time of day? It's about high noon. So we're gonna go exercise out in the swamp once again, just jumping up and down. And then we'll meet Katrina at the gates. And then if we have time, we'll see if we can go to the Gypsies that night. Maybe do it all at once. I do not know if that's possible, but it's something that we can try just to see if it'll work. So I will see you guys at the nighttime when we go to meet Katrina. Sun is about to go down on day 7. We are completely out of magic, completely out of stamina, and hurting really bad, and that's because I worked all the way through the pain as much as I could. We'll see our acrobatics is now at 209, so it's slowly climbing, bit by bit. Our stealth is now at 244. Our intelligence and magic are at 350 to 355. And our frostbolt is at 166. Yes, it's taken a long time to raise the skill, but it will get raised. We still have 6 healing potions, and we have 7 mana fruit. So we can still, you know, get what's basically a day extra practice out of these mana fruit if we decide to do so. I'm going to go ahead and drop a save here, and we're going to rest for about 2 hours, and that should bring us to nighttime. Hopefully. Okay, maybe 3 hours. And we should be able to see Katrina at the town gate, right? There she is! Hi, Katrina!
You have the sensation of someone watching you. You sense curiosity and no immediate danger.
Hello again. Did you get my note? I hoped I could see and speak with you again.
I did get your note.
I hope you don't think I am too forward. It's just that I don't meet many new people around here. I love to hear about your adventures. Oh, you've been hurt. Are you sure you should be out wandering? You really need to take care of yourself.
I love how she gives us an extra healing potion.
Here, let me see if I can make you feel better.
Aww.
I have a potion of healing right here. I hope it will help you.
Hello.
It is nice to see you again. There are not a lot of heroes around here, you know.
Flirt.
Oh, you will make me blush if you keep speaking like that. But I really don't want you to stop. I like listening to you.
Aww. She's really nice. Let me go ahead and turn the game speed back down. See if we can ask her out on a date.
Oh, I do want to see you again, but I'm afraid my parents will get very angry if they know I've met you. Oh, really, I'm not supposed to be out at the castle grounds.
So it sounds like she's the daughter that we heard about. Tell me about what danger you're in.
I guess I shouldn't be out at night. It is dangerous, but I do know my way around. It is just that I wanted to see you again.
Oh, I want to see you too. Magic.
Magic is very useful for survival in Mordavia. Use it wisely and carefully.
I will. See if we can ask again about the castle. Ah.
I must go. Maybe we can meet again? It's too dangerous for me to come here again. It's so far from the castle. Maybe we could meet by the castle gate.
Oh, we can meet by the castle gate.
I'll watch for you there.
You know, I've been trying to meet you by the castle gate.
Don't mention me to the gatekeeper. I'll get in trouble if anyone finds out I sneak out of the castle. They think it's too dangerous outside the gate. But I need to get out to see you again.
Aww.
Goodbye.
Bye. We'll see you again soon.
You watch her walk off before you think of doing anything else.
I wonder what you're watching, Mr. Devon Aidendale. I don't know if that's very heroic of you. Okay, we're going to save under 19 here. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the gypsy camp to see if we can talk to the gypsies. I don't know if we can talk to them at night, however, but it's worth a shot. We really need to up the speed or else it's going to take us forever to get there. There we go. Okay, so the gypsies are all the way in the top right. The only problem is there's possible race stones. Speaking of race stones, there's one right there. Okay, we're going back the other way. We're going down to where Anna was. You know what we should probably do is we have a ton of stamina. Why don't we just run? Because we can get there a lot faster. And there's always a chance that we're not even going to be able to talk to the gypsies again, so we're just going to be reloading our game anyway. I hear combat, and unfortunately, it's in the direction we're going. Just wonderful. And they poisoned us. Just wonderful again. I hate you, bats. Okay, good. Now we can go this way. Run away! And he bravely ran away. Ran away, away he did. Bravely ran away. Ah, it's another one. You can see our health bar tick pretty fast. So that's kind of good. We're getting good directions on where these are. I think this is Gypsy Camp. Yes, it is. We can tell by the music.
You have a strong warning sensation. It is definitely dangerous to be here right now.
Yeah, it was as I thought. We can't go here at night. So we're gonna have to try back tomorrow. So on the next day, we will, you know, head here and, you know, search around. I love this music of Katrina, by the way. It's really, really pretty. Climb over the gate.
You deftly slip up.
And let's hear Piotr tell us again. There is one for whom I weep. She is in a watery grave. Even though we can't do anything for her yet. Okay, I'm gonna drop save here. And once again, I'm gonna go back to the inn. Looks like we're out of saves again. Why are we out of saves at 20? Come on. I mean, there really should be a way for us to save more than 20 spots. I'm just saying. Really should be. I mean, what was this game made? 1993? Oh, okay. I was, what, 11 in 1993? Sleep until morning, see if anything happens. Nothing happened. So that means we get to see that dream that we already saw with a really pretty picture of Rana. But you know what? That was a really pleasant dream. If we had to repeat one of these dreams, this is a good one to repeat because at least it's, you know,
You are surrounded
beautiful.
by warmth and friendship. You reach out to take her hand and smile as she smiles back at you. You hold open your arms and she flows into them. You embrace one another and share your happiness. You both laugh with joy as you each behold the stranger you have known so long, this friend that you have never met but always cared for, this love that you share for the first time and forever. You kiss the lips of the Major Rana.
This makes me wonder though, are we dreaming that we're Arana? Are we dreaming that we're talking to Arana? Are we us in this dream kissing Arana, or are we someone else kissing
You
Arana?
gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Although I will say one thing, and that is Arana has always watched over us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Dr. Cranium, we're gonna pick up potions, we're gonna go exercise, we're gonna go to Arana's piece to get our fruit. And then after all of that, we will head to the Gypsies to see what they have to tell us. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. I will see you guys when we get there. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.